Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be talking about Rex Orange County again. Recently I made a video about him and what was going on with allegations against him that are sexual in nature. I'll link that video down below because if you haven't seen that or if you don't know what's going on, this will be very confusing to you. Anyway, there have been updates on that note, so let's just get into that. Rex Orange County has sexual assault charges dismissed. The singer-songwriter had denied 6 allegations of unwanted touching after charges were filed in London this year. A London court has dismissed 6 charges of sexual assault filed against Rex Orange County earlier this year, BBC News reports. The British singer-songwriter had denied a woman's allegations of unwanted touching. In a statement today, he said independent evidence, including CCTV footage and a witness account, had failed to support the allegations. The Crown Prosecution Service told the BBC that the evidence no longer met its test for prosecution. Prior to the dismissal, Rex Orange County had been due to stand in trial in January. So in this article, there's an excerpt of something he also posted on Twitter, but I'd rather read you the whole statement than just a little part of it, so we're gonna get into that. The main thing for you to remember is that the sexual assault charges were dismissed, okay? And the reason I'm asking you to remember this is because I'm going to be reading some tweet reactions because that's really all I have access to. Nobody here knows who the fuck Rex Orange County is, so I can't ask people on the street. There are a lot of pretty varied opinions, which is interesting because I usually find that this splits in 2 very clear sides. Anyway, today all charges against me have been dropped. The Crown Prosecution Service reviewed the evidence and decided that there is no merit in this case going to trial. Not guilty verdicts were entered to all charges. I've always denied these allegations and I'm grateful that the independent evidence has cleared me of any wrongdoing. I have never assaulted anyone and I do not condone violence or abusive behavior of any kind. I would like to clarify some details around what I was accused of, as I have not been able to address this until now and inaccuracies about the case have circulated. I was wrongly accused of touching someone one evening on their leg, neck, back, and bottom. That led to 6 charges of sexual assault. The only evidence against me was the individual's account. However, CCTV footage obtained by the police contradicted their version of events. Their partner was also present throughout the evening in question and gave a statement to the police, which did not support the allegations against me. It's been a difficult time for everyone involved, and I'd like to thank the people who have helped me through it, as well as my family and loved ones for their continued support. As of right now, he's basically been cleared legally. Now, that doesn't mean that the general population, the people who are following this case, are necessarily happy about it or relieved by it. So I wanted to read these specific tweets to you just to give you an idea of where people stand on all of this. It's crazy how fast people turned against him when the allegations first dropped. And then someone responded, he's still probably guilty, LOL. One thing that I noticed in the comment section is that there were 2 kind of core beliefs. One core belief was innocent until proven guilty, and the other core belief was believe the victim. In this particular case, you can't really agree with both, because if you're going to believe the victim, you're going to believe that Rex Orange County is guilty. If you're believing innocent until proven guilty, you either believe he's innocent or you might not draw any conclusions, but you're not necessarily then believing the victim. Those 2 core beliefs seem to really be butting heads in the comment section. You guys can let me know if both of those can be true at the same time, both of those core beliefs. Another person said, I wish people realized you can still support sexual assault survivors and believe that false accusations also happen, and realize the false accusations make it even more difficult for actual victims to be believed, so be mad at that. And someone said, or better yet, focus on supporting and caring for victims and leaving the accused alone until they're proven guilty. Justice is supposed to be blind, not cruel. Now, I agree with the thing that obviously people can lie. People can lie about any accusation at any given point. That being said, I also think that the statement that I'm even making myself, everybody can lie, is an oversimplification of everything, right? Because it also depends on what kind of case we're dealing with and what kind of crime we're potentially dealing with. Sexual assault being one of the most sensitive, traumatizing, just inconceivable type of crimes, I feel like rushing to conclusions is extremely detrimental, as we well know, but we can't put that on the same playing field as innocent till proven guilty about someone who maybe stole $5, you know? So I do agree with the second person as well, who's like, let's focus on supporting and caring for the victims, and then we'll see about the person who's being accused. We'll see what happens. I genuinely think that's probably the most helpful thing. Not everyone's sucking up to him. Oh my God, embarrassing. The post is purposely misleading. One sentence mentioned the allegations as places where he touched someone. Then the next sentence clarifies that he has 6 allegations with no explanation, like he's watering down the case to favor himself, something an innocent person doesn't do. Listen, I'm no legal expert, but could there be multiple, I don't know, counts, multiple allegations for the same part of the body? So like if he touched the neck, for example, can there be 2 allegations for that? Based on where, how, forcefulness, I don't know. I'm asking. He did say himself that that led to 6 charges of sexual assault. So unless you can't double up on, you know, like touching the leg in a different type of way or in a different place, then yeah, there would be things missing. So that also probably should be clarified on his Rex Orange County, his end, the publicist, whatever. Generally, this statement isn't a strong statement in my opinion, but that's a different story. I think at the end of the day here, there's no way to know really what happened, what's going on. And I mean, I tend to agree with the fact that not just for this case, I'm speaking in very broad terms, just because you're not found guilty, that's what the legal system says. And I think there are plenty of cases we can think of where people haven't been found guilty of things, but either we were still convinced they did it or we thought there was enough evidence that they did it. As much as this was dismissed, I don't think that that really nullifies anything the public already decided. A lot of people in the public too, I doubt, are willing to change their minds, mainly because I feel like so little has come out. Had there been more coming out that can actually give people grounds to believe A, B, or C, I think there would actually be probably a more productive conversation around this. But since there's basically nothing out there apart from what we know here, I don't even know how anyone can come to a conclusion. I would like to believe that the victim didn't lie. I also would like to believe that nothing bad happened at the same time. But at the end of the day, I don't think we're ever going to know unless that CCTV footage was released or more likely leaked or someone else came forward. I don't even know. You guys can let me know what you think in the comments down below. Especially let me know what you think about the tweets in response because they were so kind of polar opposites. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and I'll catch you guys next time.